Welcome. I'm Max Langosco, longtime PMP trainer and founder at PMR2. We created Volta to help project managers obtain their PMP certification as fast and as efficiently as possible. PMP certification is fundamental nowadays for project managers who aim to thrive and grow in their careers. So I'd like to show you around. Why don't you come with me? Welcome. With this presentation, I'll be showing you the key features of Volta. Volta being a tool which has as objective that of helping you ace the PMP certification exam on your very first try. Let's jump right into it. You can log in through the login button up here. You can also create yourself a free account. And the free account also can be useful because it gives you small perks such as 10 questions a day that you can practice on and a practice exam simulation that you can use for free. However, all of the main features are of course not present in the free account. This is now my paid account. Let's dive right into it. This is the front page where you can see you would directly have access to a chatbot which is trained on the PMP certification knowledge. And you have key questions up here that appear based on the progress of your training. So as you will see, you'll be learning through Mastery Booster cards, and the questions that appear here are always up to date with the latest Mastery Booster cards that you'll be working on. And by the way, here they are. These are the 4 key features of Volta: Mastery Booster cards, where you can learn the theory; targeted practice questions, where you can focus on specific questions and practice your exam knowledge; and then the practice exam simulation, where you can actually go through a real exam simulation and see how you do with that; and then some games that help you in a playful way deal with learning new concepts. Let's have a look at the 3 key features, the Mastery Booster cards. First of all, these contain all of the knowledge that is included in the exam content outline, in the ECO. So the idea is to drill down into the exam content outline and learn everything that there is inside it. You can read it, you can listen to it as if you're on the bus or on the go, and you can interact with the AI, of course, in order to understand each of these concepts better. For example, let's assume that you had understood what the enterprise environmental factors are and you've read the concepts here, but you're still in doubt as to what a question at the exam might look like regarding enterprise environmental factors. And you have this practical button down here, which essentially is telling the AI, hey, why don't you generate a question on this particular topic, which looks like something that might come up at the exam. And here you are, the AI has created it for you. So essentially it's a way in order for you to learn better and better the concepts that you're going through. And you have all of the concepts relative to the ECO, which are all here. And you can just drill into them and learn as you proceed throughout the structure of the course, just like with the eco structure of PMI. So much for the Mastery Booster cards. The second key feature that I showed you earlier are the targeted questions. You can dive into the questions, practice a specific domain, choose the number of questions that you want, and start answering the questions that you have. This is a way for you to practice the knowledge that you have just gained. Of course, you will have an explanation if you get the wrong answer, and again, you have the AI to interact with if you have questions. For example, you might understand why C is the right answer, but you might be convinced that also your answer might be reasonable. So you have this other practical button here, why is my answer wrong? And now the AI will dive into explaining not only why the right answer is right, but also why your specific answer is wrong. So much for the practice questions, and let's have a quick look at the exam simulation itself. You have different sizes of exam that you can practice on. I recommend that you do at least one full exam simulation before you go for the real exam, but also you have smaller exam simulations that you can use as you proceed throughout your training. And so much for this very quick overview of Volta. I hope that you will find it useful and that you will want to maybe create yourself a free account to see what it's like. See you soon. Good luck with your PMP.